Alrighty, and welcome to another day of the vlog from the tundra that is southwestern Ontario right now. I know some of you in Winnipeg or anything like that might be laughing at me calling it that, but for us it's cold. Yeah, so I am wearing two hats, don't judge me, and two mittens. Okay, two pairs of big, bulky mitts. Okay, because really, it doesn't seem to matter how many pairs of gloves I put on. No matter what, my hands will always be cold. Like there this morning on the run. It was a very good run workout, by the way. Very good. Good speed work. But there on the run, it was, I had 3 pairs of gloves on, and my hands were still cold, and yet with my body, I had a tiny little jacket and a t-shirt under that, and I was hot. So anyways, if you've already seen the video from yesterday, it was a epic ride. And actually then today, like I said, just had a great run workout this morning. Some tempo work into some speed work. So just trying to tire the legs out with a little bit of tempo and then hit some speed on top of that. Like a fartlek style. So, and then just getting back here now from the pool, probably the hardest swim I've done all year, and it went really well. Hit every single pace that I wanted to hit, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. This is the last workout before I go after the 800-meter time trial once again. So I think the last one was 4 weeks ago. It'll be 5 weeks between them, and I think I'm gonna smash the time I set, well, about a month ago now, based on today's workout. And that is something that I've really worked on this year, actually, speaking about, you know, Project 400 and here with the 800-meter time trials and stuff like that. It's something that Lionel's talked about too, and I've been finding this year in particular, it's really helping give me a positive mindset, but also stay engaged and just not training aimlessly, and that is by having these measurable things that I'm working towards. So like Project 400, that was something to work towards, a benchmark to work towards. The 800-meter time trial and these workouts built around that time trial is something to work towards. And that's especially important when, like me, where, like I said, you're self-coached, 1, but then 2, also, like my last triathlon would have been Weymouth 70.3, and that was back in September. So, I mean, it's been, what is that, like 7 months since my last triathlon? So, I mean, with that especially, it's so important to have these kind of milestones and benchmarks and goals to work towards throughout training. So yeah, I'm really happy with how things are going. Like I said, absolutely nailed that workout last night. And then this morning, a great run workout, and followed that up with a fantastic swim workout. Things are really clicking right now. So I talked about on Tuesday, I gave you a StretchCordz workout. I'm going to build on that today, and I'm going to give you a set of exercises that you can do for those of you that either have shoulder problems or are recovering from shoulder problems, or for those of you that want to kind of fend off shoulder problems, particularly rotator cuff issues. So I'm going to just have lunch, go into a coma this afternoon, and then we'll catch back inside after a easy bike workout to show you a little exercise for those shoulders and keep those shoulders nice and healthy. All right, we'll catch back inside. Alrighty, so we're back inside. I just finished up a nice easy bike. And now I'm gonna show you a nice little shoulder routine to work on those rotator cuffs. So this workout it's a classic workout. It's kind of an adaptation of a classic workout called the Thrower's 10. Thrower's 10, it's called that because it's heavily used by baseball pitchers. This is a slight adaptation on that I learned about 2 years ago now on placement at clinic. It just makes it a little bit more accessible because the traditional Thrower's 10 you have to end up going back and forth between doing band exercises and then using free weights, band exercise, free weights, push-ups, all sorts of things. I just find this is a little bit easier because all these exercises are just going to be using a band and that's it. So you can kind of get through all 10 very quickly. Now you can use this in solidarities, like you can use it as a solo little set, a 10-minute set, or actually you can add it on to that StretchCordz workout that I posted a couple days ago, and then you would get a real nice shoulder workout, and do this maybe 3 times a week or so. Anyways, so let's get right into it. So we're gonna do 4 exercises with the band at around waist height. Then we're gonna do 3 exercises with the band anchored to something above our head, and then we're gonna do 3 with the band anchored to something near the floor, something around waist height, okay? And what you're going to do for the first exercise is called internal rotation. So keeping your elbow nice and tight to your body, you bring your forearm across your body, okay? And you do that 10 times. Now, exercise number 2, still with that band at that level, what we want to do now is get a pillow. This one's a little bit big, but get a pillow and bring it in between your arm and your body. And I want you to hold that pillow in nice and tight. Reason being because this exercise that we're going to be doing is called external rotation. So the tendency when people don't have something between their arm and their body, the tendency is they bring that elbow out like that. And that's not what we want. We want that elbow nice and tight so that we're getting a true rotation of the shoulder. Okay? So have that pillow in between your body and your arm. Okay? Tension on the band, and it's external rotation of the shoulder. You're going to feel that right in the front of your shoulder. So again, 10 times. Next exercise is just a straight up row. Now, the traditional throwers tend to have you do this with the free weight, but there's no reason you can't do this with the band. So we're just going to do a straight up row 10 times. Exercise number 4, keeping a straight arm now. Bring that arm, or that hand rather, down to your side. Keeping a straight arm and maintaining good posture throughout. 10 repetitions of that. So just a quick review of the ones at this level. We have external rotation of the shoulder. We have internal rotation of the shoulder. We have a row. And then we have a straight row, like that, or straight shoulder extension. Now for the exercises with the band at ground level. All right, so band is anchored to the floor. Now what you're gonna do, you can actually even step forward into it, like that, okay? So you're bringing the band from down below, up and across your body. So it's starting from slightly behind me, up and across my body, okay? 10 repetitions. You're gonna turn around. Now your band, or your hand is around your other side, and you're gonna come across your body like this. To show that just without the band so you can see what I'm doing, that's the motion. Now, if you're experiencing rotator cuff issues already, I would kind of avoid that one. That might cause some pain. Anything with your arm going above your head is probably going to cause you pain if you're already experiencing rotator cuff issues. So I'd probably avoid that one. But we have one with the band at our waist, coming across like that, and then we turn around, have the band at the other side, and coming across this way. So you're coming across, and then across, kind of like an X, okay? Exercise 7, again, keeping that band at the floor level, keeping that band there. Kind of think of this like the baseball pitcher, when they throw back like that, this motion is what you're going after. So it's the exact same motion as this one, the external rotation, but now done overhead. So this is what that's gonna look like. So you start with your forearm kind of level like that, and then you bring it up like that. So think of it exactly like that throwing motion, this motion, the back, this is that motion. Again, if you're experiencing shoulder problems right now, I would avoid this one. Anything overhead is going to cause pain. So 10 external rotations, so front on, that's the motion. 10 external rotations overhead. That's exercise number 7. And now for the final 3 exercises, you need to anchor your band to something above your head, okay? Now, you can go down on your knees, and it's almost exactly that X where, remember when we had the band at the floor where we did going across your body like that, and then across your body like that. Now, it's the exact same thing, but now the X is starting from above your head. So you start with the band up there and you bring it down and across your body. You're doing 10 repetitions of that, and then you're going to turn around, and now it's down and across your body from that side. Okay? So again, same exact motion as before. Before you were going like this, and then like that. Now you're going like this, and then like that. Okay? That's 9 exercises total. And finally, I think the most kind of fun one, because it's very similar. Before we were having the band down at the floor and we were replicating this back motion, that external rotation. Well, now we're going to focus on that internal rotation. And this is why it's used by pitchers so much. It helps generate that strength in that internal rotation at that point. So it's going to help, boom, get that acceleration. Okay? But for us swimmers, it's also going to help as well with shoulder stability, having good external and internal rotators of the shoulder, right? Having good balance. So this one, the band's overhead, and what you're going to do is with speed, back and forth like that. So you're keeping the elbow up as you rotate down. So again, it's the same motion as when we had the band at our waist level and we're coming across. Here we're having the band above our head now, and we're just going to pop that back and forth. I might need to step forward to get a little bit harder. Okay, and that's that's all of them. That's 10. Okay, and so yeah, that's all the exercises. It's a real good routine that you can add in. 10 exercises. I would run through maybe for the first day. Do one set, 10 repetitions each. And then build it up to where you can get to 3 sets. Eventually, you're going to be able to increase that resistance and go to something like a black theraband. And then once you're at that point, then you're like your rotator cuff. You have full confidence that it's solid. So anyways, and then the other thing you can do is you can hit up that StretchCordz. Watch that. Take a look at that StretchCordz video that I posted. Do that little workout and then this one, and that take around 20 minutes. If you did the 3 sets of the StretchCordz and then 1 set of this, that take maybe 15 minutes, and that would be a real good workout for your shoulders, for sure. Anyways, so as usual, thanks so much for watching. If you like, hit that like button, hit subscribe, notification icon in whatever corner it ends up being in so you can stay up to date with things. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I know it's tough to see some of the exercises. I fully understand that because it's hard to get the exact angle. If I was in person with you, I would show you them. It would be much easier. You know, if you have any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll be sure to address them in future videos or anything like that. If you didn't see one exercise, if I didn't show one exercise very well, then I'll address it in a future video for sure. As usual, thanks so much for watching, and see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.